Well, hello and welcome back to some more PowerWash Simulator. As you can see, we got some pieces of furniture to set up. So I guess we're going to start off with that. But hope this finds you well. And if not, then hope things get better for you. But yeah, we got some pieces of furniture to do, so I suppose we better start doing that. With our new washer, by the way, in case you've forgotten. But let's get started, I guess. Kind of like this chair. I don't know why, but hope everyone's doing well. As I'm recording this, it is New Year's Eve. New Year's hadn't quite happened just yet, but what, it's like, not quite, but I think close to about 6 hours before New Year's. So we're getting there. Ooh. Get that. Alright. Put it over here. But yeah, I was debating on what to do. I was like, what do I do for like New Year's? Do I try to catch up on getting ahead in PowerWash? Or do I maybe do like a 6-hour Suzuka race for New Year's? I was like, so as you can see, everything's almost done. I guess I gotta get down. Really? Okay. I'm gonna rotate, but yeah, I very nearly did do the Suzuka race instead. But ended up going with PowerWash. Okay. Guess that's good. Come down here. Okay. There we go. Nice. Now we can pick it up. Okay. I guess we'll put it here. I still wish you could like grid lock stuff, because you can't exactly place things straight, and it annoys me. It like legitimately annoys me that literally everything cannot be like perfectly straight. I'm like, ooh, that annoys me though. But we got that chair done. It was a Gothic chair, large. Okay. Then I guess we'll work on. Got a new rug. I guess we'll do the sofa next. Rustic sofa looks like, what, just a white sofa? That's what it looks like anyhow. Okay. But yeah, huh. Yeah, I'm about to be busy with some league racing again. Pretty soon that starts up next week. So I was like, I might actually want to try to get ahead on PowerWash, because if I'm as busy as I think I'm going to be, get underneath there, the league racing I'm getting ready to do, I'll probably, yeah, thinking of the days that we'll have something going on, it'll be like 4 out of 7 days if I do every single day. So I'm like, ooh, I'm going to be very busy pretty soon, and I think it'll be for what, I think the regular season is like 7 weeks, but theoretically I don't have to do every round because 2 rounds can be a drop round. So I'm like, I was like, even if I don't do every single race, it's like, ooh, that's going to be busy, honestly. There we go. That one was pretty easy. Huh. Yeah, that sofa was simple as. And I guess, why not? I guess we can put it right here. See, like, can I not? No, I guess not. Oh, there it is. See, it's weird. It's like, it kind of looks straight, but it's not. Well, actually, maybe that one actually might be straight, but it's like, yeah, it's weird. Some things will be straight and other things won't, and it like annoys me. The door open? Yeah, it is. But yeah. So like, even if I don't do every round of the league race I'm talking about, it's a PHG. Like, even if I don't do every round, everything, I'll still be doing some commentary and maybe broadcasting, depending on who's available. I guess we'll do the table. Pretty gnarly paint for that whimsical table. So it's like, even if I don't do the racing every week, I'll still legitimately be busy, in all honesty. So it's like, so part of me is kind of trying to get ahead in regards to PowerWash, because I'm like, I'm going to be rather busy, but it helps that I'm, as opposed to just streaming PowerWash, I'm doing them in videos like I've been doing. And underneath, I'm assuming. Yeah. So it gives me a bit more time. Yep. Thought so. To actually put out PowerWash videos. Okay. So I will say that is a good thing, that I'm actually, like, instead of only making like YouTube content by streaming, it helps that I'm actually like taking the time to now just do them as, I guess, just here for now, videos. And then I think we just got a rug to do. Yeah, because everything else will have been done so far. All right, rug should be pretty easy. Oh yeah, it's a small rug too. All kind of shape, but it's different, if nothing else. I'm here for that. But yeah, just kind of, sure, hammer out these videos of PowerWash, because really I probably should have been done a long time ago, but I think that was back when I was still streaming occasionally. So we are just like over there. Oh yeah, need a escape, and there. Yeah, so we got a big old rock climbing part to do, but yeah. I think I got so far behind with PowerWash because I would only ever do it if I streamed it. So I think me actually focusing on just doing videos instead helps me play this a bit more. But yeah, I'm concerned about I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm happy that they're going to pay me $2,000, but if you know anything about PowerWash Simulator, whether it's the first one or the sequel, it's like usually the bigger the amount that they're going to pay you, the bigger the job is. And so I'm like, uh-oh, 2,000? I'm like, that concerns me. But I suppose we better get started. All right, here we go. Time to see how. Oh, that. Hadn't seen that since the billboard job. Do we use that for that? Oh, interesting. Obviously, I'm definitely thinking about using that last, or cleaning this because it's so big. I'm thinking, oh, you got even the scissor lift here. Okay. I wonder how you would get up. Do you just parkour? Alright. Okay. Alright. Made it! I wonder what's the achievement for this level, though. I wonder. But yeah, I was like, huh. Okay. It's not as big as I thought it was. I mean, it's still going to take some time, but it's not quite what I thought. Huh. Oh yeah, there's the playground from, if you remember the playground from the first game. And then, oh yeah, that was one of the, I think it was like a, not part of the main career, but is like a bonus job, if I remember correctly. And then you got the carnival, sorry, over there. That's cool. Then, whoops. Then I think that's that bandstand that we did. Then you see Buckingham right there. No, this is actually pretty cool. Being up here and looking at everything around here. That's honestly pretty cool. Okay. I guess we'll start by doing like these like smaller volcanoes. And then once we do the perimeter of all of these things, then I guess we'll start doing the floor, and then we'll start slowly working on the big boy rock wall to clean. I guess we'll start on the left side. So this should be interesting. See how long it actually ends up taking. It'll probably go a little bit faster since we're on the new washer. So that should, at the very least, help things. So that'll be good. That thing's ding. So all these things need a ding individually. Okay. Good to know. But yeah. Yeah, I was kind of concerned about this level, not gonna lie. I'm like, holy cow. It's like, usually the jobs that take about 2 hours or more usually are about paying us about 1,200 or so. Usually somewhere around that ballpark. And I was like, holy cow, this job is like 2K. I'm like, uh-oh. So yeah, I was very concerned initially. But like I said, we have a new washer, so that should help matters, if nothing else. I mean, it'll still take some time, obviously. But it shouldn't be too bad, I would think. Oh. Now, in keeping with Buckingham, this facility is. I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. Alright. Tinker up Hawaiian theme park. Yeah. Kinda. We need to go down. It's easier to reach down there. That's very good. I guess we'll do right here. Alright. Oh yeah, since we're right here, go ahead and do this top portion right here. I mean, may as well. Here we go. and then go back to, yeah, long. But yeah, the only attachment that I want, that I don't have currently for this one is the extra long attachment, which isn't the worst thing. I mean, we'll be okay. It's not the worst thing. It's just kind of like a just in case sort of attachment. But as we keep doing jobs, we'll eventually get enough. Because we're only at 372 right now, and we need, I think it was 1200 for the extra long attachment. So we'll get there. Just gotta be patient. Okay. There we go. And then this right here. Got that. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. So this one's almost done. I'll just need to verify that I get all the holes done as well. Okay. That's done. Done. That's done. Ooh, nice. Okay. Alright. Kind of looks like there's dirt right there, but saying there's not. So I'm like, okay, I guess. I'm like, if you say so. I was like, I trust you, game, but... Oop, right there. Okay. I think that's all the holes in now. On this one that I'm sanding on. So, that's cool. Alright. That one's done. That one's done. Okay. Oh yeah, this isn't too bad. It's like, even though it's 3 of them together, it's not like too large scale that it feels overwhelming. So it's not too bad, honestly. There. There we go. Then underneath. So yeah, it's not too terrible, I would say, overall. Well. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, I hadn't started this job up before I started it, and I was like, ooh, a rock climbing part sounds interesting, but it also, I was like, it sounds like, if I'm not careful, it could be a daunting task. So I think the thing that will probably take a lot of time is the main rock wall. I think all these little things, and even the flooring, even though there's a lot of floor to do, I don't think it will be too bad. I think the thing that will probably be mildly problematic will probably end up being the main rock wall proper. Won't be the end of the world. But yeah, I was like, you do that. Good. And this. Alright. There. Alright. Now I just need to make sure I did every... Okay. Good. Because it can be easy to miss something. Good. good. Yeah, I think we're good to go. Okay. Could be a little interesting to do the palm tree. Okay. Alright. You have to get around it. Okay. Yeah. Shouldn't be too bad, I don't think. Okay. Cool. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad. Alright. Ooh, nice. I'm always here for more dings. So the more I get, the better. Can you actually climb that? Or will I need the, maybe? Might need to use the scissor lift for the palm tree. Possibly. Not sure yet, but I might need to. And if I do, it's alright. I'm not opposed to using the scissor lift for the palm tree. Not the end of the world, mind you. Alright. Okay. Well, it's not done, that main portion. Do there's a little bit there. But yeah, I think it's probably, because I guess what you could do is you could raise this up eventually and high enough that you can jump onto the leaves. Suppose that's something I could do. Okay. 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 Yeah, it would just be easier to jump up. Okay. Then do some from here. Okay. Good. Got the bit I hadn't got for the, what's that? Palm tree proper. Yeah. Alright. Palm tree's done. That's not bad. Now we got this thing to do. A bit chunkier than the last one, and looks like, yeah, it's just a twofer. But it is indeed a little bit bigger, but that's alright. Not the worst thing in the world. Get to this back side of the floor. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, I think that's enough. And we'll probably, we'll start on this piece right here. Should be pretty good. And in terms of like how long it takes. So we'll start on the smaller bit. And then obviously once we get done with this smaller volcano, then we'll actually start working on the bigger one. Is it underneath? Huh. That one's not really wanting to... Huh. Because that one's just not really wanting to come off. Is it really done? Ah, sneaky. Because I'm like, why isn't it dinging? And I was like, okay. Got there in the end. Was confusing me a little bit, but we got there eventually. Okay, that one. Okay. All right, and then go over here. All right. Then I need to turn around and here. Nice. Okay, now we're ready to start working on the chunky volcano. So, okay. Good, good. Nice. So far, so good. All right. Oh yeah, I think we're making okay progress. It's just percentage-wise in the top left, we won't actually be making much of a dent since we're doing a lot of the easier to do smaller stuff. Like, it's literally not going to be until we start doing the bigger, more time-consuming stuff that we'll actually start to see that percentage number actually start to take a hit. Because while the smaller stuff is easier to do, it doesn't contribute too much overall. So that's why it'll literally be like, for better or worse, small portions. So once we actually get done with a lot of the smaller things like we're doing now, it's like once we actually get done with those and start working on the bigger stuff, that's when we'll start noticing a difference. Because I guarantee you, if I started working on the bigger, like the much bigger things now, then we would probably already be at, I don't know, maybe, if not, then close to 20% already. But since we're just doing the smaller stuff, that's why that number isn't really going up all that much. So, it's alright. We'll get there eventually. It's not a race. Because in this kind of game, it's not about... I mean, unless you're trying to speedrun a level, it's not about how quick you're trying to do it. For me, and probably a fair many others, it's about the journey. Okay. Alright. Over here. There we go. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with speedrunning, if you're into speedrunning, but I just don't really try the speedrun games. I feel like you take unless you derive your enjoyment out of finishing a game quickly. I generally am not the sort of person to like just hurry up and beat the game just to see how quickly I can do it. But I don't take anything away from those who do. It's just not what I play games for. Everyone plays games differently. So, nothing wrong with speedrunning if you're into speedrunning like that. So that, there we go. Nice. I think the last time I somewhat speedran a game was the first Outlast game. You know, the one from the developer Red Barrel? Because I eventually got to a point where that game doesn't scare me at all. Because I literally know what's going to happen. That was always the funny thing. It's like, some people can't play that Outlast game because it just scares them too much. And then you got me, who was basically, when I would try to speedrun it, I would try to speedrun on the hardest difficulty, because on the hardest difficulty for your camera that had night vision, you could only hold up to 2 batteries for your night vision. And let's see what else. You only could hold 2 batteries, and it was a permadeath. This one. There we go. So if you died at, like, say, just about at the very end of the game, you had to start over from the very beginning, and it was so annoying to get that far, and then you end up getting killed. It took me many years, because I didn't always try to do it, but I did eventually do it. So I was quite pleased. Yeah, that one needs to be done. All right. All right. But yeah, that was always a game I enjoyed, even though it doesn't scare me nowadays. I'll always have a fond place for Outlast. They did do a sequel and a multiplayer-focused Outlast game. I played a little bit of the second game, but the second game wasn't quite as scary as the first one was. And I'm never, apart from Gran Turismo, I'm not really a multiplayer kind of person. So now we need to check make sure all the holdings are done. Check, 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 and yeah. Okay, I think we're all done there. So now we got another. Yeah, we'll definitely need to move the scissor lift, but not just yet, because we'll need the scissor lift for this thing. I mean, theoretically, you could do some of it from there, but it's not really tall enough to do it. But yeah, I'll always have a fond place for Outlast, even though it's kind of unfortunate that it doesn't scare me at all anymore, in that sense. There we go. But I had a lot of fun with that game. Because I remember the early days, that game, I was like, oh, it scared me at times, something fierce. Because for those that have never played or are too to play it, Outlast is the kind of scary game where you can't fight back. So it's like, literally that sort of game, your only option is to like run or hide. So I think that's kind of why some people were always like too afraid to play it, because I guess most people want to be able to fight back, and that game definitely does not give you the option to fight back. Alright. Alright. But yeah, it's just one of those games I've played a lot of over the years, and I'll always have a place for it. Like, if they were to ever remaster the first Outlast, I would for sure do it in regards to playing it. Because I used to play scary games quite often. It just got to a point where most scary games that came out, either I wasn't feeling or I just didn't really feel inclined to. Yeah, was making sure we could actually go up. Yeah, that's good. Okay. But yeah, it'll always be a game that I'll have love for. Because I don't know if Red Barrel had made a game before Outlast 1. That I don't know. But if they never made a game, then I think it was a pretty good first game for them. If they had never made a game before that. Okay. This one. There we go. I think we're all done now. Up here, anyhow. Now we're doing this small volcano. Okay. Very good. Not much of a volcano, I will say. Kind of looks like, in a sense, an very oversized wizard's hat. That's what it kind of looks to me, at least. Alright. I mean, it being purple is probably what's making me think of it. There we go. That's done. Alright, and now we got... How would you say that? I guess you would pronounce that as Dimetrodon. I'm assuming. I'll at least try to pronounce things. And then you get some people that are like, nope, I'm not going to do it. Like, come on, wuss. At least try. Yeah, that's the funny thing about people who refuse to try to pronounce things that they're unsure of. Is like, well, how can you get better if you won't even try? Or at least that's how I see it. Because for better or worse, I'll at least try to pronounce something. Even if I have no idea, I'll at least try once. And I may be way off the mark, but I'll at least give it a try. Whereas you see a lot of people won't even try once. Like, come on now. Not even going to at least try? There we go. Well, we're down here, so we may as well do the tail. Do the other side. Yeah, and we're down here, so do this underside. But yeah, it kind of makes me just shake my head when you see people that are like, oh no, I'm not even going to say it. It's like, why? Because I don't know how to say it. And they're like, well, try. So I don't want to. Yeah. It is kind of funny seeing people more or less chicken out. Because that's how I've always looked at things. It's like, you can't get good at something if you never try. And then these people are like, well, I suck at pronouncing things. Oh, well, do you ever try? No. Then there you go. That's why you suck at it. It's like you won't even try. So you can't expect to get good at something if you never bother to try. It's almost like people expect, yeah, if I never do it, I'll eventually get good at it. It's like, no, that's not how life works. That's always been something I found funny. Oh yeah, see, that's either bubbles or squeak up there. I'm like, I'm cleaning and I'm seeing movement besides the thing I'm cleaning. I was like, huh? I was like, So that I don't know which one it is, but it's either Bubbles or Squeak. I'm like, wait a minute. What? I was like, oh. I was like, oh, okay. Because I started seeing movement. I was like, huh? I was like, ah. I need to do this middle portion bit, or at least try, make an attempt to. Okay. Oop. Yes. I'm more of a dog person, but I do like cats too. It's just majority of my life I've always had dogs. So while my first choice will always be dogs, I have nothing against cats in that same breath. Okay. I think we're good now. Alright. But yeah, I'm not someone who's like, since I'm a dog first kind of person, it doesn't mean I don't like cats. Because as with everything in life, we all have our preferences. And while I may have a preference to dogs, I'm an animal lover in general. And so that's why I like cats as well. Now, if they're just being an asshole, then I was like, that might test me. Maybe that's why I like dogs better, because they're like, it don't take much to make them happy. But all the same, I've always been an animal lover. For as long as I can remember, I've always liked animals. Okay, other side. Alright. That's done. And that body's done. That leg's done. Get this, the underside of his head done. Okay. Alright. I was thinking, what do we call him? Because he doesn't have a name. I was like, I'm thinking of calling him Fred. I was like, he doesn't have an actual name. So I was like, what can we call him? I was like, I think I'll call him Fred. Alright, almost done with you, Fred. Oop. There you go, Fred. Oh. Spick and span ready. Nice. Okay. So we got another one of these. Okay. Tall one, too. Jeez, I'll say that's quite a tall one. Yeah. Okay. Alright. But yeah, after we get done with the perimeter, because we're getting close to the end. Once we get done with all these smaller things, then we'll do the floor. And then I guess after that, I guess we'll end up just doing the floor next. Floor shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Too bad. Then move over. Okay. Alright. Looking good so far. And obviously we'll need to get the scissor lift so we can do the top side of the leaves. Can't help but notice like how colorful Fred is now. I can literally just hear him. Thanks, buddy. I'm like, thanks for cleaning me up. Do the long one for the underside. Help make it a little bit easier. Might have been able to do it short, but I was like, eh. Alright. Okay. Looking good so far. Alright. Okay. Then we got this one right here. And obviously we'll need to do the top side, but for the most part, these leaves are mostly done, besides the top portion. Okay. Alright, scissor lift. I guess? Yeah. That'll do. Going up. Nice. Right here, and go back to short. Oh, I guess that's short. Yeah. Because that's regular. Huh. I guess if you go fast enough. Huh. Because usually his hand, you see Warshy's hand when you're using the short, and there were a few times he wasn't bringing out his hand. I was like, what? I was like, oh. Oh well. Yeah, that's what was throwing me off. I'm like, huh? Okay. Alright. But yeah, I'm glad while I do kind of miss streaming, I do like the fact that I do have more time to play games that I want to play more often. Because I don't always have the energy for streaming. There we go. That's done. And so me actually doing these PowerWash videos as, like I said, videos instead of streaming, means instead of what? Playing PowerWash only a couple times a month, it means I play it probably at bare minimum twice a week. So I definitely play it a lot more. Since I don't feel the obligation to stream. Don't get me wrong, I like streaming, but you need a certain level of energy when streaming, I will say. But sure, you can just stream and have low energy, but then you're not really all that engaging when you're like that. And so I honestly, because with this one, doing it as videos, it gives you the free choice of doing this whenever, as opposed to feeling obligated, which is good. Yeah, I figured since I was already above this palm tree, I was like, I may as well do the top side of these leaves. Obviously, none of them will ding, since still need to do the bottom side, obviously. So I'm like, you know what? I'm already up here. I was like, maybe it wouldn't make sense to go ahead and do it. I just gotta try and not fall off. Because some of these leaves are like, Pretty sure I would fall off if I'm not careful. So I'm trying not to. Okay. But yeah, with how some of these are, I wonder if I could maybe do it from the bottom. From the ground, rather. Probably better. Alright. Okay. Now we got this. Yeah, see like how steep that one gets? I think I'm good. For the most part, anyhow. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah. I thought it was better to like hop down from the taller palm tree to the next one. I thought it probably makes more sense. So I thought, let me do that. That one's not done. Alright, don't be holding out. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm like, alright now, don't be holding out on me. And it was trying to. I was like, come on now. Don't do that. I've been nothing but nice cleaning you off. But yeah, you'll every once in a while on some of these levels come across something that's not too tedious, but it was like, sorry bud, I was like, you haven't quite done enough. Like, what? Yep. This one. Alright. Okay. Now we just got the tree proper to do. Okay. Alright. Okay. It's almost done. That floor section got done though, so that's good. Nice. Now we got this volcano, a singular one this time, instead of a dual or trio. And then we got this smaller one, then another palm tree, and a final small. Then we're free to start doing the floor proper. So, not too bad. Not quite, but I've been cleaning for almost an hour, and we're, like I was talking about earlier, is like doing all the small stuff. We're not even a fifth of the way there yet. We'll get there. But yeah, this is what I was talking about. You can start with the small stuff, but it won't get you it won't progress you very far until you start doing the bigger stuff. I think part of the reason why I sometimes like to do the easier stuff first is it gives me time to mentally prepare myself for what's to come. I think that's why I sometimes like doing the smaller things first. Okay. I guess we'll start from... I'm gonna do that a little bit. So, why not? There you go. Alright. Now for the volcano. But yeah, I think it helps me mentally prepare myself. Okay, this thing that I know I need to do that's time consuming is coming up. So let me put it off Or just a little bit by doing the easier stuff. Because sometimes I do the harder stuff first, actually. So that way the rest of whatever it is I'm cleaning is easy-ish. So that's always funny. But yeah, as for like whether I do easy or hard portions of a job first, just really depends on the job, honestly. Because if the big portion looks like it's going to be something that takes like 2 hours, then I might do the little stuff first. But I just kind of like, as the saying goes, play it by ear, I think is the saying. Like sometimes I might do the harder stuff first, and other times I might actually go with the easier stuff. It just really depends on how I'm feeling and such. But either whether I do the easy or the hard portion first, it's going to get done either way. Alright. So, it's kind of just depends on what sort of mood I'm in, really, as to whether I do one or the other. Because it'll get done at some point. Some of these are kind of tricky, because this one's a bit taller. Oh, what's he saying out of me? Volcano type of this boulder part. Classic stratovolcano. Just like Rushless. Oh. Ah, is that so? I mean, I've never really researched a volcano, so I wouldn't know. Alright. Here's that. Okay. Then we got that. And I do need to do the very tippy top of the volcano as well at some point. Been doing all this slope and holdings, and I was like, oh yeah, I do need to get around to doing the cylinder at some point, which we will. Okay. Alright. I was like, pick up. I was like, oh, must be talking about the scissor lift. I'm like, what am I picking up? I was like, oh. But never mind. Okay. Alright. We'll go to no attachment. There we go. Oops. All right. All right. Get that. And hurry up here. Why not? Yeah, I'm already higher up on the slope. I'm like, I may as well do the very tippy top. Okay. I was like, yeah, it would make sense to. So I was like, why not? Alright. Okay. Then mostly okay. Okay. There we go. Got that bit done. Very good. Alright. Okay. Good. Alright. Nice, nice. So that's just a part of, okay. I was thinking that might be a separate thing, but no, it's just part of the whole thing. So I thought, okay. That one's, okay. Alright. Yep. Nice. Got that done. Now we got this smallish one to do. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll stick with the just regular nozzle one. Okay. Alright. Alright. Cool. Alright. Okay. Then I'll definitely need a scissor lift for that palm tree. Looking at it, I was like, yeah, I'll need a scissor lift. Because I ain't going to be able to get off the top without it. Oh well. It's fine. Alright. Nice. Then we got this to do. Grab that. I guess we'll just set it there for now while we work on the underside. Okay. And we'll change this short now. Because some of it will probably need the short attachment. Not all of it, but it'll help make things a bit easier. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. Okay. Now for the underside of these leaves. Alright. Okay. Oh, missed a little bit there. Try not to miss anything, if I can help it. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, we didn't ding the tree yet. There we go. Okay. Hadn't realized I didn't ding the tree yet. I was like, oh. I was like, yeah, I might want to do that. Okay. So now Let's rotate that. Okay, that should be good. Then let's go up. Oh, yeah, that should be good enough. All right. Oh, there we go. It's not quite there yet. All right. Okay, and get the rest of that. Nice. Okay. All right. That one's not quite done yet. All right. But some of these are pretty steep, so I might need to be a little careful. Because like that one, for example, is like rather steep. Okay. All right, so that one's done. This one, yeah. There we go. Nice. So that tree's done. Might be done with the scissor lift, depending on how this big thing goes. Okay. All right, time for this small one before we actually get started on the floor proper. All right. Oh, that seems to be all the perimeter stuff that I was talking about being done. I am curious about this thing though. I'm assuming we use it for when we're doing that, because obviously, I guess you could technically use a scissor lift. I guess, but I'm curious on how that's going to go. But before we get to that, we gotta do the floor. Hey, Ulysses. Oh no, sorry, not Ulysses. Bubbles. So that means over there, where we're thinking is around that direction. That must be Squeak. Okay. Alrighty. Oh boy. A little over an hour in and we're only like a quarter of the way there. Oh joy. Okie dokie. Well, it's time to get to work. I guess we'll start. Huh, you got multiple ladders. Okay. I guess. Yeah, I guess it looks like that, I suppose. Actually, what we could do is... Okay. Oh boy. Yeah, I feel like this job is going to take over 3 hours. I was like, that's what it's feeling like to me. But we'll see how long it actually ends up taking. I am curious. I was like, okay. I was like, with it paying so much, how much is it going to, well, not how much, but how long will this job actually end up taking? I am kind of curious about that, though. That is something I'm rather curious about. Okay. Damn. Okay. Nothing wrong with the bigger job. It's just like, part of me is like curious on like how long will it actually end up taking. More a thing of curiosity than anything else. Looking good so far. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Looking good. Oh. We've already done 4% in the time I've started doing the floor. That's what I was talking about. I was saying, I was like, it's going to literally, percentage-wise, shoot up by a fair bit once you actually get started on the floor, which is a bigger surface area. So that's always good. Oh, I'm missing a little bit here. Try not to miss any areas like that, because that could come back to haunt me if I'm not careful. So I'm trying my best to not miss areas like that. Right. Here. Oh, Parky's got something to say. Whereas Hawaii, as you know, is full of shield volcanoes. So you're saying it's odd how it uses strato volcanoes that are themed after Hawaiian, but they're not. So slow, for the water area. Well, not many people are probably in the know like you are, Parky. So I was like, I don't think too many people will be up in arms about, oh, I can't believe this park is disingenuous. Alright. It's like, wow, you know your stuff and would probably have a problem with it. I don't think many people would be that well educated that they would have an issue with that. Potion 4 is about done, by the way. So that's good. Ta-da! Yay! Nice. So that's good. Alright. Make sure. Ooh. Oh, I saw something, a little something down there. Okay. Alright. Okay. So this is supposed to be a lava floor. Okay. I guess it makes sense when you think about it. I hadn't really thought about it much, and I was like, oh. I was like, now that I'm thinking about it, I was like, okay, yeah, that does make sense. But I thought nothing of it. Not gonna lie. Alright. Okay. We're looking good so far. Alright. Mm-hmm. Oh. Okay. We're at a third of the way there already. You'd love to see it. Or at least I do when it's slow and going like it has been so far. Okay. Alright. Okay. Ooh, I see a little bit right here. Yeah, I saw that. I was like, I see a little bit of dirt there. Okay. Yeah, looking good so far. There we go, that's done. Not quite, but we're getting closer to getting enough for the extra long attachment. So we're not quite there yet, but we're getting there. We're at like 800 currency, and we need 1200 for the extra long attachment. Alright. Okay. Yeah, looks okay. Okay, making sure. Never can be too careful sometimes. You think, it'll be fine. And sure enough, it turns out to be not as fine as you thought it was going to be. Wasn't sure if that was like a shadow or if it was dirt. I'm like, I don't know. So I was like, I'll just wash it all the same, just in case. Better safe than sorry, as they say. Yeah, I never did do this. So, all right. There we go. Yeah, a little bit right there. All right. Okay. All right. All right. Good. Nice. Got another ocean floor done. Okay. And this lava floor is about done as well, by the way. So that'll be the next thing done. So that'll be good. Nice, nice. And now we're back with our friend Fred. How's it going, Fred? Enjoying life cleaned up? Well, I hope so. Imagine it is a much better experience than when he was dirty. Hey, Squeak. All right. Good. There's that. Okay. All right. Okay. Try not to miss stuff. Okay. Yeah, we'll go to the other side since there's a lot of this that we haven't done just yet. Okay. All right. Okay. I don't think... Yeah. I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I got everything underneath Fred. But was just double checking. You never know. All that. Ooh. Almost missed that. Not gonna lie. In between Fred's toes. I nearly did. I'll double check the other side as well. Ooh. Just a little bit of that. Looks good. Okay. Yeah, very nearly missed that between his toes. Ooh, new job. What sort of job we got? Roller Disco Fiasco. Oh, that sounds interesting. Huh, Roller Disco Fiasco here. Huh. That actually sounds like it could be fun. Alright. I wonder what that job's going to be like. I imagine it won't be as big as this job. If I had to guess, I'd say the pay will be either $1,200 or $1,600, if I had to guess. Because once we finish this job up, however long that ends up being, we'll take a quick peek to see what sort of pay we're looking at for the next job. But I think it'll be, if I had to pick one or the other, I would say 1,600. So I'm curious now, once we actually get done with this job, if I'm right or wrong. Alright. So that'll be fun to see if how right or wrong I am. Yeah, you're good. Okay. So that'll be I'm quite curious. See if I'm spot on or way off the mark. Hard to tell sometimes. It's like there'll be times where I'll be like, okay, this job can't be any more than, say, 20 minutes. And it ends up being like an hour-long job. Then there'll be other times where I'm like within a couple minutes. And I was like, that was actually spot on. Okay. I think we're good. Double check back here. Oh, I see a little bit right here. Alright. Okay. Making sure there was nothing trying to be sneaky on that backside. Okay. Let me move this out of the way. There we go. Or at least, so that it's not in our immediate way. Because I'll probably have to move it again. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. Looking good. All right. Sure. Step out there. There we go. That ocean floor is done. Okay. Just making sure. All right. Okay, that's the okay. I guess we'll do this section now. Now we can move that back. And we should be fine, I think. All right. Let's get to it. Not quite, but we're getting close to halfway, by the way. We're getting there. Slowly, mind you, but we're getting there all the same. All right. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, surprisingly, there hadn't been no stubborn stains, I will say. Hadn't really been anything that's like, oh my god, this thing don't want to come off. So, thankful for that, I will say. Yeah. Okay. So far, so good. Okay. Looking good. Get this side. Haven't picked it up yet. Okay. Not bad, not bad. We're at 1080, so we're almost there for the 1200 that we need. Question is, okay, I'm curious. Oh, we're at 51%, by the way. How is this thing going to work out? So you can do that in front. Then I guess you would kind of do there, because obviously that only goes up and down. That means you gotta do all of this probably manually yourself, and then you can do this back side as well. That's kind of annoying, honestly, not gonna lie. Yeah, I'll say that's kind of annoying that you gotta do the sides. Alright, I guess. Kind of figured it was going to be that way, but I was hoping not. Oh well. At least you get to use that, because that'll make this job at least somewhat tolerable. Because imagine if you didn't have that. Oh, that would be, I mean, you could use the scissor lift, I guess, if you wanted. But that could make it kind of tedious. So I guess it makes sense, but yeah. Oh well. Can't do any... Well, yeah. I mean, I'm complaining about the sides right there, but I guess it could be worse. So, I mean, at least it's something. I guess. Doesn't mean I'm any happier about it, but oh well, I suppose. Get that from the side. There we go. Oh well. Unfortunate, but can't do much about it, so just gotta deal with it as is. You're not good. There we go. Okay. At least you can turn, and you're not just stuck to like this wall and only, because that would be annoying. Not gonna lie, if you can actually swivel around to do the other stuff. So that's something at least. There we go. Oh, it's not too bad, I would say, on for this side portion right here. Ah, there it is. Okay. Good. Good. All right. Okay. Looking good. Okay. See, like that right there kind of looks sturdy, but saying it's not. Been a few times like that on this level where it kind of be like, I know it looks sturdy, but it's not sturdy. I'm like, are you sure? And it's like, yeah, game's saying it's not. So I was like, okay, I guess. There we go. Got that done. Ooh, that was quite a bit. Okay. Then I guess we'll just do the same for the other side. All right. Probably need yeah. There we go. Okay, we're back on. All right. Do the same on this side. Okay. we're good. Making sure. Okay. And then probably once we get done with this this side and then the center portion, we'll probably just go ahead and move it to the back side, and then I guess we'll work on that side right there afterwards. But yeah, having this, whatever this thing is, ProRise, I guess is what it's called, definitely makes this job a lot more tolerable. I'm so glad it's in the game. Oh my goodness. Could you imagine trying to do this? I mean, you could try and do it without it, but oh my heavens, that would be probably so painful. My oh my. I mean, you could probably challenge yourself to do it without it, but oh boy, that'd be quite the task. Alright, now we're ready. Ready to do the center portion. And it does help that you can actually go left and right. So you're not just strictly stuck in one spot, just going up and down and swiveling. So that's always nice. Alright. There we go. Alright, now we're back on. Okay. Alright. Alright. Looking good so far. I think we're making steady progress. It might not take me as long as I thought this job was going to take, because we're not even going to be at the 2-hour mark by the time I finish this center wall. Whereas I thought this job was going to take me at least 3 hours. So it doesn't look like it's going to take 3 hours. So that's good. Don't get me wrong, I still would get this job done even if it did take 4 hours. It's just, ooh, that would have been a daunting task. Huh? Yeah, that's good. I was like double checking. I'm like, is it good? I was like, oh yeah. There we go. Alright. It's good. Alright. There we go. I knew that one was being a little bit, like, tricky, but we got it. Alright. Yeah, it's not too bad, honestly. Once you start, doing this, it's like, it's actually, pretty easy, I will say. It's just when you're doing all the other stuff, it just feels like this job could take forever. Whereas conversely, it's like you could have done the opposite of the way I did it and started with the big stuff, and you'd be like, oh my. And it's like, I got a lot done. And then you got all that little stuff, so yeah. Oh well. Okay. There we go. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Yeah. There we go. Wasn't sure if that one was going to give me a hard time or not on that left side. I was like, is it? And it finally acquiesced. I'm like, thank you. Because I wasn't sure if it was going to give me a difficult time or not. Some of these are like, yeah, they're like, no. I will not give you that dopamine satisfaction of hearing the ding. Then you got some that are like, okay, I'm about 2/3 there. And I was like, oh, it already cleared. So it's hard to say on some of these things that they want you to clean. It's like sometimes you gotta literally clean the entire thing before it'll give you that confirmation. Then other times it's like you feel like you got a fair bit to go, and it's like, oh, you done? It do be like that sometimes. Yay! We could always do that as the last thing. Okay. Ooh, I wonder. What we could do is, alright. Pick that up and then put it there. Nice. And now it's all set for whenever we do the backside. Oh, this is going to be pain. All right. So let's go probably to no attachment. All right. So we'll do this top portion since we're already up here, but I'm like, oh, this side, like this purple siding and this on that side is probably going to be painful. I'm like, oh. So I'm not ready. If I'm being honest, I'm not ready for how painful it might end up being. Or I could be wrong and it might end up actually being easy. You never know. I mean, I would love to be wrong in that aspect, but yeah. If you gotta do this, you literally have to do it yourself. There's nothing to help you out. I mean, theoretically, you could probably... Question is, would the scissor lift go high enough? I don't know. Would the scissor lift go that high? Is the question. You know what? Let's find it. Okay. And I guess, what? Maybe about right there. I'm curious on how high up it'll go. Let's see. Not even close. Okay. Well, that answers my question. Well, that's unfortunate. And we'll just take the quick way up. Thank you. Yeah, it's... I mean, don't get me wrong. It goes pretty high, all things considered. It's just... to do what I was thinking of maybe doing, you probably would need scaffolding instead. But yeah, I was like, oh well, I guess there's no avoiding the pain of doing this siding. Oh well. It is what it is, but yeah, I was hoping. Okay, there we go. But, well. That's fine. Oh, we got 1200, so that means we can go here, go to the one that we have, and ta-da, now we got the extra long, should we ever need it. And I might actually try out this adaptable nozzle at some point. Don't know when, but I'm thinking of trying it out because I've never tried it yet. But not. But yeah, at least we got the extra long nozzle for this washer now. All right. But yeah, in some aspects, when you're doing portions of the siding, it won't be too bad. And then there's portions where it's like, oh my god, this is painful. So it just really depends on where you're at, I guess. Oh. Yeah, you're talking about Fred. That's what he's talking about. Okay. All right. Do I... Looks a little bit there. I could probably do it whenever I do the back wall, honestly. So it's not a too big of a deal. Okay. All right. So we might be okay. For the most part, anyhow. But we'll see. Okay. Alright. Just gotta try my best and not fall off. I do try not to, but it's like, whether it happens or not, yeah. So we'll see. So that one's almost done. Will be it. Ah, I bet it's. Yeah. So that thing is the thing that's. Is it the other side? Maybe. I don't know. Here? There it is. Yeah, because it's like just a tiny little bit. And I was like, where is it? Alright. Yeah. Alright. Okay. A little bit right here. might be okay, I think. For that side, at least. Okay. Alright. So that's not quite done yet. That could be a bit problematic. So saying this clip step right here isn't done. I'd be saying underneath. Ah, I see it. Or at least some more dirt. It's tricky. There we go. Got it. Which is good. Yeah, some of it's kind of tricky. All right. Yeah. Got a rather tall portion right here. What was that? I just like jump up straight and like it just sends me off. My thanks, game. Jeez. Whatever. Oh well. I'll do this. Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, I was like questioning. I was like, what? Thankfully, I didn't fall all the way to the bottom, but yeah, I was like, what on earth, game? Alright. Okay. Alright. So, looks like I'm about to fall off there. You could probably maybe do what the area I'm trying to do with that, honestly. Because, yeah. See? Because I knew that was going to happen. So we got a ding in. So that's good. You can go this way. Since we're down here. Ooh. I missed that. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I very nearly missed that. Huh. Okay. Did well, since we're right here. Alright. Okay. Very good. Got a little bit, a few different sections right here. Curiously. Okay. There we go. Got that. I think I know where to go. Okay, so we got that. All right. Well, we're kind of falling off, but we're just not completely falling off. Yeah, I think that's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. So probably need to go back over here and then do that. Okay. There we go. Got that troublesome little bit right there. Okay. Nice. Then we need to do this right here. Okay. All right. Okay. I think I got most of it. Now I got most of it. Now I just need to do the other side. Okay. Yeah, that might be a little bit tricky, but not undoable. Alright. I did say this side was going to be a pain. Yeah. Ooh, man. Nice. Alright. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to jump high enough to get up here from the angle I was at. But we made it. Nice. Got that. Do this that we're standing on at the moment. Okay. Alright. Then I think we're good to go here. Okay. Yeah. I was right about the this side being somewhat painful. Yeah, because there's really no way of getting around it. I mean, you could, like, theoretically, you could use a longer attachment once you get closer to the bottom. But it's like, you're more or less screwed either way when you're closer to the top, in a sense. So I was like, oh well. That's almost done. Just need well, there it is. Now it is. Okay. We'll do this right here. Okay. Looking good so far. And yeah, we're far enough down that we can just hop down and make that portion nice. That much easier. But yeah, we're almost done with this side, honestly. Oh yeah, since I'm thinking of it. Yeah. Since I don't need the scissor lift anymore. Okay. That's all good. Making sure. Alright. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. 65%. So that's looking good. Alright. That's done. Oh, it may as well. Alright. Alright. Okay. Yeah, I got a pretty wide area, but it's not too bad. Now, honestly, thinking about doing the other side as well. I mean, we've already doing the one painful side. It's like you may as well keep doing it and go ahead and do the other side as painful. So that way, the last thing you do isn't painful. That's what I'm thinking of doing anyhow. Alright. Okay. That portion's done. And then we'll do that next, I guess. Yeah. Okay. But yeah. It's coming along now. Once you get towards the bottom, and you're not like mostly at the top, it's not so bad. It's just it's just getting past that point, that it becomes tolerable. Is the only thing. All right. Okay. And there we go. And now we just got this bottom section to do. And then I guess, oh yeah, we do have to do the floor as well. Kind of forgot about doing the floor. I was like, oh yeah, that's right, that's the thing. All right. We'll do short. All right. There we go. Finally getting to the end of at least this side. Yeah, it's like, I would say the top portion is definitely way worse than the lower portion. Lower portion is manageable. I mean, don't get me wrong, it still has its moments, but yeah, the top bit is like problematic at times, I guess we'll say. All right. All right. Nice, nice. Now we're doing over here. Okay. But yeah, I will say for 2,000, since that's how much the job is paying, it's not taking as long as I thought it was going to take. I thought for 2,000, it's like, oh no. I was like, I thought we were in for a long haul. And don't get me wrong, this one's still going to take a little while, but it's not. It's not as much as I thought it was going to be. Because by the end of this, it'll probably be about 3 hours. But it's like once you get past certain things, it's like, you know what? This isn't too bad. There we go. Nice. It's just when you're at certain points, it just feels like it's like, oh my god, this thing is taking forever. All right, and we'll take the fast way up. Whee! All right, and we'll start up here much like we did the last time. All right. Okay. I mean, it makes sense to. Since the top portion is the painful portion. Nice. Do the same over here. Nice, nice. Okay. All right. Time to begin the saga once more. You'll be alright. You did it one time, but we can do it a second time. There we go. And there we go. I saw if I kept moving where I was standing at, it was going to have me fall down further than I wanted to. So let's be smart about this. Okay. There's that. I will do that little bit right there. There we go. All right. Nice. Then try and get this. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Looking good so far. Is this time to go? Yep. Looking good. Okay. All right. But yeah, I think we're making good progress. We're in the 70s, by the way. The last one. Because the last time I looked at it, I think we were at 65% or something like that. And lo and behold, we're already in the 70s. So I'm like, oh. Oh, that's a very pleasant surprise. Do that next. Alright. Then once we do this side, obviously we still need to do the floor on the back side and then the back side wall. And then we need to do the very tippy top and we'll be done. When you say it like that, it sounds easy. Oh yeah, it'll take no time at all. And it's like, yeah, totally. Okay. All right. That. Since we're on this side. There we go. Got that done. Very good. All right. Okay. Nice, nice. Love to hear it. Oh. Probably makes it a little bit easier. Zoom down a little bit. Probably. Maybe. So we got a little bit up there. I think they're... Oh. Well, that was unfortunate. I guess it was bound to happen at some point. Can it reach? No, it cannot. It can reach there, but not there. Oh, well. Oh, that's unfortunate. It's bound to happen at some point. Was it here? Think so? Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Nearly happened again. Come on, game. Don't play hardball with me, please. Oop. Dang it. Okay. So back over here. Over here. Oh. A little bit right here. Whew. Thank you. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I was being a little finicky. I was like, please game, don't do this to me. I was like, please, no. I was like, whew. Alright. Okay. All right. Okay. Huh. Nice, nice. So you see it? Oh, that's 3/4, by the way. We're at 75%. All right. Might be easier. Oh, didn't follow completely, thankfully. Not sure what we're standing on, but I ain't going to question it. Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure what we're standing on, but oh well. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Looking good so far. Yeah, sure. Nice. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. This side. Ah, I see. There we go. Nice. Got it done and dusted. All right. Oh, nice. That low spec was it's what kept it from dinging. I was like, okay. I mean, I'm not going to say no to a ding. All right. Okay. So we're looking good there. Okay. I think we're, yeah. Then right down here. Okay. Get this bit right here. Alright. That. There we go. Nice. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. 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 Now I can probably get some down there. Okay. All right. Let's move on. All right. All right. Okay. Oop. There we go. I figured that's what was keeping it from dinging. I was like, it feels like it. Alright. Nice. This a little bit. Okay. Nice. Alright. Yeah, sure. Why not? Oh, it's a tall bit. Okay. Whereas we got a shorter section over here. Okay. Oop. Okay. All right. Okay. Should I? Yeah. May as well. I was going to wait to do this section, but I'm like, nah. I was like, I guess. Okay. Alright. Good. Alright. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Go over here. There we go. Pretty tall section right here. So start that. Okay. All right. Oh, I was like, am I almost on the floor? I was like, it's like, am I? Yeah, I had a hard time telling that first. I was like, I think? Oh, yeah, this is all. Okay. There we go. Yeah, because initially I couldn't tell. I was like, am I? I was like, I think I am. I was like, if I am, then I may as well just pop off. I just couldn't tell if I was or not. there. And down here. Okay. Alright. Nearly done with this other problem side, thankfully. Nearly. Not quite really yet, mind you, but we're definitely closer to being done than we were at the beginning. Okay. So you see it? Well, at least it's not taking as long as that last job. Because remember the last job we did, the barn and silo, and I was like, I saved the barn roof for last, and I was like, is it really 30% of the job? And then sure enough, it ended up being 30%. I was like, holy cow. Yeah, that barn job, that surprised me how much of the job was just the roof of the barn. I was like, holy. I was like, that's a lot more than I thought it was going to be. We got done in the end, but oh my goodness. Alright. And we're lava climbs at front. Oh, there's a hole that we're missing on the front side. Uh-oh. Says, question is, which one? Yeah, I'm like, okay, which one is it? Because they're all. Which one is it? Oh, that's going to be annoying. Front. That one, eh? Huh. Oh, yeah, sure enough. Okay. Yeah, that would have been annoying to try and figure out, like, which one it was. So, it looks like just obviously the tippy top, then the rear. Pterodactyl? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I was like, what the heck? Yeah. There. Hop back down, and now we got this floor to do, which shouldn't take too long, honestly. We'll go to long, and let's get going. Shouldn't take too bad of an amount of time. All right. But yeah, we're getting towards the end of this, y'all. Close. I mean, theoretically, you could technically do it from that. You would just need to use longer attachments to try and reach the back portion is the only thing. Not possible to do it from the Pro Rise. So it would make it a little bit challenging, I guess. That's the word we'll use. Not impossible, but yeah. it would be a bit challenging, if nothing else. We're getting there. It's like you could use the short, but I find, hey Fred, using the long attachment just makes it that bit easier to do. So that's why I'm using long as opposed to the short attachment. All right. Good. All right. Nice. Okay. We're ready to hop on now, I guess. Well, yeah, we'll do the outer portion of these sides right here, and then we'll hop on. All right. This the underside. Oops. Are you really not going to let me? Oh, geez. I was trying to get up from prone position, but it was like, no, we're not letting you up. I was like heck. You're going to be stingy like that? I'll show you then. There we go. Alright, and do this side. And then we can hop on. Alright. Okay. Trying to be stingy. I'll show you stingy. I'm gonna be stingy to make sure you're not being stingy. On the side. Yep. All right. We're getting there. Slowly. Okay, I think we're good to go. All right. Do it like we did the last time, where we just focus on one side, then the other side, and then the middle. There we go. Okay. Oh, let's get that. Is it really not? Yeah. There. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh. There we go. Nice. Now for the other side. Okay. Making sure. Alright. A little bit closer to this side, since this is the side that we're obviously working on. There we go. Wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get that. Thankfully, I did. There we go. Okay. Good. All right. There we go. Love to see it. Nice. All right. So now, ooh, never mind. There we go. Got it. Yeah, that one nearly got me. I was like, yay, we got this side done. And it was like, oh, you sneaky bugger. All right. Middle section. And then we're just, not quite, but just about home free. All right. Yep. All right, that thing's being stubborn. It's like, you need to get out of here. Being stubborn like that. It just wouldn't give it to me. All right. All right. Okay. Yeah, I'm just glad that we're almost there. I was like, yay, we're finally getting there. Enjoy the journey, but it's like all the same, I am happy that we're finally getting towards the end. All right. Okay. All right. Going up. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Good. Side. There we go. Okay. There we go. I was wondering, I was like, where is this little piece of dirt that's keeping that particular hole from dinging? But it's somewhere. Just wasn't entirely sure where. Good. There we go. All right. We're just about there. There we go. I had a feeling it was that left side that was holding it up. I feel like this. There we go. All right. Nice. Okay. Uh-oh. I was... okay. I was going to say I was too slow. There we go. All right. Probably no nozzle. Be okay. We'll do the floor. Floor shouldn't be too long. Okay. Okay. Alright. That's taken care of. That's the perch pole. And that's separate. Okay. Making sure. Whoop. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Okay. That's done. Now do that. Okay. Should be able to. Maybe. Am I gonna need a ladder? Or would I need a step ladder? Maybe a step ladder. Might be good. I don't even know if it'll let me put it up here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Oh, that could be problematic. Oh, accidentally went the wrong way. I was like, oops. So how am I going to... There we go. So we got the... Alright, I guess now we just need to try and do this now. Okay. I guess since we gave called our other friend Fred, I think we'll call this one I guess we'll go with Sandy. Okay. Yes, I know, game. I'm getting there eventually. Don't rush me. Right, the wing's done. Head's done. Make sure we don't fall off. That one's done. Son of a gun. Oh, there's a dang blasted. That's annoying. Where is it? That one? Oh, okay. There's always one. There is always one. Oh, that's annoying. Annoying when that happens. It's like you even think you do a good job and it's like, oh, you missed something. It's like, yeah, screw you too. So, up. Oh God, oh my God, jeez. Okay. Man, I guess I was just ready to be done. If I'm missing this many. Ta-da! Finally, after missing God knows how many. There we go. Yay! Woohoo! Alright, time for my favorite portion of the level. Yay! A Bluetooth skill set. Okay. We got, we're back over 1,000. Yeah, we're pretty broke at the moment, but it's pretty awesome. Bit, tedious at times, but, not too bad. Ooh. 3,000. Oh my goodness. 3,000. And I thought, this one was something else. I was definitely wrong. I definitely Oh my goodness. Even that looks like it's going to take a while. Oh my goodness. But that's going to be it for me. It's that rock climbing part didn't quite, but it almost took me 3 hours. But for those that stuck around, I thank you for your time. And with that being said, hope you enjoyed. I certainly enjoyed all the same, but I guess until I next have your attention, this is yours truly. Till next time.